So, you're Gojo's new brat, huh? One of them at least. Um, yeah. Uh, why am I a brat though? Listen, I know Gojo forced you to help me. I don't need your help. But, oh, Gojo affairs, I guess I'll help train you. Stupid white-haired idiot. I'll help you this once. Train you. Uh, I got a case. I, it's been a couple of foul playings in recent weeks that I haven't really got control of. You'll help me with that. I'll help you with training. Okay. Jeez, it's pouring out there. Yeah. Anyways, come on. What? You're coming with me. You're helping out. Like I just said, you're helping out. Oh, yeah. What am I helping out with? Nah, I'm just joking with you. And then you should have looked on your face. How old are you? Oh, well, 28. What? Yeah, I'm 28. You're 28 and not 38? Yeah. Why do you why do you look like what? Office job. That makes so much sense. Like just truthfully. Now that makes sense. That makes so much more sense now. Huh. Anyways, let's go. You're way too happy to be a sorcerer. Hi. I welcome you to part 3 of what if what if Yuji Itadori had a speed curse technique? Um, how do I? You see, time is a thing that I don't believe in. I'm sorry. Last Friday, I wasn't in the best mental state, and plus, we did a lot of traveling that day, me and my family. Did a lot of traveling, so alongside that and me being in a bad mental place at that day, I couldn't get myself to record it. Okay, I'm very sorry. Um, yeah, but I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Part 3, yeah, couldn't get myself to record it over the weekend or yeah. But if you want a more consistent what if, go check out my what if Deku had a fire quirk, or what if Naruto had was more like Minato. Those two are way more consecutive in weeks. I don't know what it is, but Fridays makes me just so lazy. Maybe it probably is because of the fact that like it is the weekend and you don't really feel like doing much anyways. It's probably that, honestly. Um, yeah, sorry. Echoing, it's just a current recording, like where I'm recording, okay? That's really it. It's just where I'm recording. Uh, Probably my voice too. Uh, Scratchy throat. So if I cough during it, and plus just allergies in general has been mess with me. I need to. I don't know if I can with my current medicine. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. But if I sound bad or ain't that big of like a hoop and holla, sorry. If you hear background noise, I'm sorry. If it echoes, I'm very sorry. Um, but yeah. Anyways, now I don't know if you all really care about this part. I'm starting to do something. I'm finally making up my promise where I'm like actually working on something, which is finally something. Something actually works in my favor. Yeah, I'm working on something. It's gonna be interesting. I'll put links to things in the description and coming up videos when I actually get that done. To another channel that I'm gonna be making other content on. Okay. Um, just another passion of mine that I really enjoy. Music. I really like deep down, it's like a big part of me, and it's just something want to follow. Honestly, it's just something I want to follow. Maybe a little bit by little bit is where I'm gonna go with it, little by little, and eventually, we'll get up there, possibly. Um, yeah. Anyways, if you don't know me, you've been watching my What If for the past two videos, maybe. I don't know. I'm We Anime. I do What If anime content in general, over on my channel. Sometimes there are videos of games. I've done a couple game videos in the past. Mostly just Pokemon Showdown because it's what I enjoy. I'm a big Pokemon guy. Yeah, I really enjoy Pokemon. I can't wait for the new gen, dude. Yeah. Isn't that next year? Well, gotta keep on living till then. I'm perfectly fine. Medicine helps. Yay! Health and mental health is a very important thing. Please take care of yourself. Um, I know it doesn't really matter, but I've been putting in a lot of realness with a with this current What If Deku, right? A lot of just realness and character from like how real people, like not just like the characters within the anime or other animes, just real life people. I don't know how it's become the realest character to me in my career. Not really career, but you get my point in my stories. Um, I recommend it, okay? It's probably the most like like character acting I've done for a What If. Um, so I recommend it. Go check them out. These are all of my videos are podcast format, so you can just throw your phone somewhere and do chores or games or whatever you're doing. Please don't just sit there. What looking at your screen expecting something to show up. I mean, once in a while with this one, a GIF will show up. Just because, but usually there's nothing. So yeah. Um, yeah. Anyways, let me get a drink of water. I think you should too, by the way. Hydrate, please. At least take a drink of something that isn't alcoholic. Okay, please. Even if it's an energy drink, it doesn't really matter to me. Just take a drink of something. Um, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna get a drink of water and then gonna officially get into this. By the way, I do impressions. Kinda just fit my voice around the character. Background noise might be apparent. I don't use a script, so if I stutter, I'm very sorry. Um, yeah, very sorry if I stutter or just pause randomly. I'm just thinking of what I want to do with the story or what I want the people to say. Okay? Today we're going over the isn't it called like Mahito? Yeah, versus Mahito arc. If you want to find the arcs that I use for my videos, um, it's just on the fandom wiki for whatever anime it might be. The Jujutsu Kaisen wiki fandom. So that's where I mostly find them and use them. So yeah. Um, yeah. Anyways, oh, if you want to use any of the abilities in this, like what if, just comment down below or message me on some type of social media platform, and you'll be good. Just tell me that you're using it, so, and maybe credit me, just like say, yeah, this guy got that. This is where I got it from. Okay, if you want to use it, you can. Just either credit me or message me that you're going to use it. That goes for all of the like things I've made. Just message me on what you're using. Um, Maybe even like tag me in the video, um, or put it over in my community tab, community thing. Put it down there. I'll give it a watch. Um, okay, cool. Anyways, I'm gonna drink water for real now, and we can officially get into the video. Okay, so we see Nanami and Yuji, them both walking into a movie theater that's been blocked off, taped off, whatever you want to say. Walking in there in their uniforms. Well, Nanami in his suit, and Yuji in his high school, well, Jujutsu High uniform, which I will remind you what it is. A black long sleeve shirt with gold stripes on the wrist and the collar, which would be a higher up collar. Uh, okay, that would go not fully around, but it would stick up, and you could see the gold, like yellowish gold, like stripe around it and around the wrist. Black pants, black shoes with white bottoms. Actually, probably a pure black shoe, honestly, is what it would be. And a pair of circular frame sunglasses that would, to be honest, he only wears them to be like, yeah, they usually break because he goes so fast either way. So it doesn't really matter if he wears them or not. He does though, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, um, they would be walking through, um, just checking out the entire place, eventually, um, finding the bodies of the transfigured humans, and then checking the security cameras, which I do believe they do in canon. I don't remember. But checking those, and yeah. Oh God, what is that guy's name? He helps out Nanami. Hold on. I'm sorry. Um, oh God. Uh, isn't it Ito? Shota Ito? No. Yeah, it's Ino. Doesn't he clean up? Yeah, he cleans up the bodies, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he does oh God. He cleans up the bodies, puts them in the bags and hauls them off back to Shoko, if I'm not mistaken. Right. So as they would check the cams, if I'm not, as I remember, if I remember correctly, I can also just check this. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I've mixed up this entire place. I am so sorry. I know they go to the movie theater, they check around the place, and apparently they go on the roof, right? That's what it said. They're gruesomely rather than fearful. Junpei follows Mahito out of the theater. Yeah, they go to the movie theater. Um, while who is already gone, they just go around the premise and eventually end up on the roof, and that's where we are right now. Yeah, I did that completely wrong. I'm so sorry. Um, as instantly as they would get on the roof, they would notice the two cursed spirits, well, transfigured bodies, but they would say, well, them being cursed spirits, they would think as they would be. So Itadori would say, um, I don't know what to do. Exercise them. Well, exercise them. Right? Okay. Just let me. Wow, they are not observant at all. These things are dumb. Yeah, I guess. What are you doing? Stretching. I gotta show you what I can do. Since you're gonna train me, you gotta know what I can do, right? I. Well, yeah. Well, just going through, just stretching. My back popped. I stretched myself. Uh, yeah, I popped my back. I hope you couldn't hear it. That would have been funny though. That would be funny. Just huge stretch. Okay, and here we go. He would bring his foot down. This finally alerting um the two transfigured transfigured bodies to him, and Nanami, excuse me, excuse me again. T. Yeah. Yeah. Try to keep your eyes on me. Yeah. Whatever. Sure. Just get to work. On it. High gear acceleration. Second gear. Try to keep up, uglies. And then boom. Yeah, the glass behind him would break. Uh, the windows up there would just. Nanami would say, seriously? Either way, he would move as quick as second gear would take him, which is 180 miles per hour. I forgot to look at what that is in kilometers, so I'm very sorry. Um, Either way, he would just boom, blast forward. Uh, Different from last time, these things could take a hit. See, what he would do is while using uh reversal. right? Yeah. By by using reversal and pushing his cursed energy backwards around himself, as he would be like going forward, he would say, "Curse technique, slow octane pause." And as he would do that, he would go up to like do a drop kick, like in wrestling, the high drop kick instead of like a shotgun drop kick. I hope you all are like somewhat wrestling fans. Um, with that, he would quickly go rushing forward, pausing straight in front of its face, and then boom, hitting it. This causing just the entire front of its face to just shoot back, still attached to it, and it would just kind of with the remaining like muscle fibers just hanging there, but it would still wildly like swing around as the other one would come in trying to also take Yuji's head off. Yuji would go, "Yeah, that's weird," and then Slocking pause again. He would use it again, using reversal. Uh, he would run up to the other one, just doing a simple like soccer bicycle kick, kind of like what's his face? I don't pay attention to soccer, football. I don't pay attention to it. It's not my favorite sport. I get where people are entertained by it. I just personally don't watch it. He would go rushing up, go for a bicycle kick, like Renardo? Is that how you say it? I don't remember. But boom, like right before the kick would actually hit, this cursed spirit would move to look at him, and then like him being paused there. Let me go into more of a in-depth like explanation. This is when like the narrator would pop up and to explain it to the fans, right? With Yuji's uh curse technique, high gear acceleration and blah 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 blah. Finally, like with his cursed technique, slow octane pause by using reversal, the red one, which is pushing his cursed energy backwards. As Yuji is speeding, he can stop mid-air, even ignoring laws of inertia. Yuji also keeping his same momentum once they start moving again. So he could like go up to drop kick and like use slow octane pause and just stop right in front of their faces, like and say like a quip, like a gotcha, and then bang. Uh, that's what he did. That's what slow octane pause is, if you couldn't tell. Anyways, as it would all keep on going, he would take both of them out by just knocking their heads off. Very funny. Just kidding. Nanami wouldn't have to do much, just watching this entire display. After it would be all done, though, Yuji would say, "How did I do?" uh, all right, I guess. Really wish you didn't break the windows, though. Well, yeah, sorry about that. It's fine. What are these things? I got no clue. He would, Nanami then would look at him and just go back to his own thing, go into his pocket, grabbing his phone, calling up Eno, come get these. Uh, blah, 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 blah. Yes, yes, yes. Come on now. Yeah, and also bring the food. Thank you. Bye to you as well. He's on his way. Okay. So do we just wait around? Yeah. Okay. You got games on your phone? No. You sure? I don't. Okay. I'm gonna go find a blanket. Not a blanket. Rainproof blanket. You mean an umbrella? Yeah, they're one of those things. Or somewhere dry. My phone. It's in this case. It'll be fine. He would just go inside and just go through one of the windows. Just he'd just sit down away from the broken glass. Just sit down, just start playing some game on his phone, like an idle game. He would totally be the type to play an idle gotcha game. Or just like a Genshin Impact Honkai Star. Oh my god! I can't speak! Like a Honkai Star Rail type game. He would totally do it. He- What was that laugh, dog? Yeah! I don't know the names of characters. Was Genshin out by then? I don't remember. I swear it was like 2019 or something. It could be 2018 because this is like the year it's set in. That's so weird. The funny thing is, wait, no, that's. I mean, I was like 3 years younger by that point. I would be 11, 12-ish by 2018. Wow, that's funny. I was like 2 years younger than the main characters. That I don't remember though. It could have been out or a gotcha game akin to it. He would either way. He would be that type of guy who would play it, or he would just get on his phone and start doom scrolling or just watching a show, something of those lines. Eventually, Eno would arrive, start putting things in bags, and Nanami would walk over and peek his head through the window and say, "Come on, we gotta go. We got a new trail." Okay. Um, Give me a minute. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, eventually, they would. God. Um. Well, Shoko would figure out that they're not her spirits; they're physical, like former human bodies, right? That's a thing, right? And blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Sometime later, the investigation continues above ground with Yuji, Nanami, and Ichiji overlooking the clues left behind them by the hymns. Yuji wants to move in, but tells them to meet with and possibly interrogate Junpei, the only known witness. Moves out on his own, but he's taking into their clues. So, yeah, Nanami would go down into the sewers, fight Mahito for the first time, right? While Yuji and Ichiji will, well, Yuji will go and interrogate Junpei, the only known witness. Yeah, underground clash, I remember that. He would go into overtime. So things would happen between Yuji and Junpei, like the whole entire fact that the Flyhead would get loose and Yuji would have to go and take care of that one. He would do quite quickly, as per his entire gig. Um, he had two ideas since the Flyhead didn't work. Either he was just gonna zoom past and grab Junpei and kidnap him, basically, or he's just gonna walk up, talk to him with Ichiji's mind and probably the better idea. He would just go up and talk to him a little bit about what things happening, right? Just talking more and more. Um, Eventually, they would kind of become friends enough to where, like, just a little bit, right? Just little by little. Eventually, Junpei's mother, uh, Nagi Hoshino, would walk by, smoking, and say, "Oh, Junpei, I've been looking for you." Hi, mother. Um, is he your friend, new friend? Is this actually a real friend instead of another bully who's just pretending? Are you just pretending? What? No, I'm not pretending anything. What? Has this happened? Oh, you poor kid. Yeah, nobody messed with me in my school, so. Or now. I was always too fast for for my own good, so kind of just got out there when anything showed up. Eh, yeah, I'm his friend. Truthfully, I'm not gonna lie. His mother, Junpei's, would invite Yuji over and make him dinner. They would talk a little bit more. Junpei would just walk away for a moment. Then Yuji and um, Junpei's mother would have a talk just about Junpei's life in and out of school and from what she knows. Uh, right. Things would start to click for um, Eugene, like, it would come up to, oh, okay, yeah, just a kid that just wants friends. Like, that's really it. With Yuji being a lot better of a jujutsu sorcerer at this point and still having that peace of mind of like, cursed spirits could be at the wrong here. He would keep up his like just eyes and ears and just I believe you can sense curse energy if I'm not mistaken. Like I believe you can. Don't quote me on that. And if you know that I'm wrong, just please explain it to me in the comments. But he would probably be able to tell that I swear this was a thing, a Sakuna figure did end up at that house. I swear that's a thing. I swear. It has to be here somewhere. Um, I swear that's a thing. Yeah. After usually eat finds one on the table, attracting curses that. Yeah. Um, just to, I mean, I'll say this. Junpei will still go through and help Maito. Uh, just his mother is not gonna, pass. With Yuji being a way better sorcerer at this point than he is in canon, he would like. I know it was at night too, but Yuji would probably stick around. Like he would call. He wanted to make sure nothing was happening. Like he could feel like the something's up here. So as he would go to leave, he would just go up the roof, just find somewhere to hide and just wait. Eventually coming back down with his help of his cursed technique, high gear acceleration, going up into that second gear, just switching gears up to the second. Um, he would, and Junpei has already left to go to the school at this point. Okay, so he doesn't know that he's there. Uh, his mother is the only one in that house in the apartment. So, uh, he would switch into second gear, just no, I'm joking. Just starts gunning things down as he goes by. Just starts massive offing spree. Just I'm joking. But he would intervene, take out all the curses, like that would be coming to that finger. Just the entire like the floors that he would go down to, the windows would either start to crack and shatter or just break, just either have this massive like crack up here just start to form. Some wouldn't break because they would either be too far away from the shock wave from him blasting off, or would be sturdy enough or new enough to where like they could take it, but they would still crack in some places. So yeah, just breaking through the door and just dealing with the spirits. Just I don't remember how many there was. There's multiple at least. So he would deal with it. Just um taking the finger like away and um meeting with Ino at the time, who was like, he called him like, he would probably get his number. Like, I'm doing this, there's no chance I'm not. Just making sure things are all right because I had a sense of like dread. Like, I could, this is weird. He would talk to Gojo about this as well, and Megumi, remembering asking them about the same feeling that they had with their thing, like the Sukuna's finger, and like, yeah, there's something wrong with it. So he would stick around. That's because, yeah, not because I find Junpei's mom somewhat, um, yeah, totally not something, and I feel bad. I feel so bad. Like, there was nothing. He was already leaving. He was already leaving that place, anyways. He was already heading to that school to like help Mahito or something. Like, she didn't have to go, bro. What? She didn't have to like pass. What? Yeah, that's gonna be a trend in my Jujutsu Kaisen things. There's been a lot of times in what ifs that I'm like, yeah, no, they don't pass in this because of this and that and this and that. Okay. But either way, after doing that, after getting the finger to Ino, Shota, is that his name of Shota? Is that his name Shota? I don't remember. Either way, after that, still in the second gear, uh, he would eventually just make it to the school, start heading up to the roof. Like Nanami has said, like, I need help now. Well, there's someone incoming, so he's gonna be a little bit faster than the rest. Right? Either way, heading up, eventually meeting Junpei and his Shikigami? Isn't it a Shikigami? Uh, Moondrag? Yeah, moon dregs, a giant jellyfish like Shikigami. Yeah, their little fight would um Mahito influences Junpei. Junpei before that, though, before not Izuku, Itadori would arrive, like seconds before he would go out and attack a old bully of his, whatever Shota Ito is, who burned his face. Yeah, with the SIG. I don't remember. There was some type of event or something, knocking out everyone in gym and attacking Shota with the curse technique he learned from Mahito outside. Mahito and Suguru Gato plan on using Junpei to draw out Yuji. So here's the thing. That plan would still happen, right? Clearly. Like, yeah, let's get him. He's the one that is supposedly has Sukuna or has a finger of him. Something like that. I don't know. Whatever they would think, they would think. So, with that in turn, yeah, Yuji's too fast. And Nanami would wait. Like, he would wait. What? What is going on? I'm jumping around everywhere. I'm changing so many things. I'm so sorry. I don't use scripts, so I don't know what I really want to do until I'm there. I think I want to have Nanami wait a little bit to go to that schools. Does he even know that was like a thing? Hold on. It's been a while. Learns about the commotion at the high school and goes alone despite Ichiji's misgivings. Finds Junpei. Um, so Nanami wouldn't even get there yet. He wouldn't even be there yet. Yuji would go alone at first, heading to school. The commotion would he would hear about the commotion like in canon. heading there despite people saying no, don't go, it doesn't really matter. He would go anyways, finding Junpei in a room with a bunch of unconscious people and him attacking a another classmate with a Shikigami. So, with that in turn, um, Yuji would say, "Really? So you get one of those and it makes you all powerful, right?" "Yes, it does. I'm getting my revenge. They all must pay. You must understand. You must know how it means to be bullied just throughout life. You must know." Actually, if you listen to me instead of just venting, just putting out all your problems on me, like a actual person, actually, that's a lie. That's a lie. Don't do that. I listened to your story, right? I thought I'll say this to him. Uh, I probably shouldn't have in the first point. I changed my mind after that fact. That after you told me about all your bullying and things and showed me your scars, that I'm not gonna tell him. It doesn't really matter. Listen, you being this dog about this is not the way to go about it. Okay, and we both know that. I don't know what the right way would be, but it's certainly not this. So I'm gonna give you two options. Okay, either you leave, apologize, take accountability, or things are gonna happen. What are you gonna do? You can't do anything to me, Itadori. You can't. You won't. You know, yeah, you think that. I got permission from someone to fix things. Huh? So I'm gonna do that. Okay? And guess what? Family means more than anybody would account that for. What? First gear. First gear. What does that mean? It means this. Cursed technique. Short arc. Short octane. Deliverance! This faint blue. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why that's happening. I know why. It's gas in my body and artificial sweeteners and me don't really mix. That's why I don't drink a lot of like zero stuff. I know you all don't care, but that's why I don't drink a lot of like zero sugar stuff because there's so many artificial sweeteners and I'm very sensitive like my body is very sensitive to that. I don't know why, but I get all very like burpy or tooty about that. Gassy is what I should say when I do that. But it's worth it if I get gassy over it. It's fun. Not like I have anybody that actually cares. But anyways, short octane deliverance by using laps which is pushing his cursed energy forward. Yuji can boost himself with kinetic cursed energy, but only for short bursts every 60 seconds. You can also do that with items as you get higher up in gears. I've explained this in past. But as he would use this, and then boom, about to just lay in with a push, just like a tackle. I believe the moon drag. What does that do? It's cute looking. I'll tell you that much. What does it? What's powers? I know it probably has lightning. No, no, with a large body enough to shroud its user, it has. Do you think it could like sense the curse energy? Probably. Um, no, no. It also capable of distributing poison with the text. To those who can't see, it doesn't even say that it has like a reflexive like thing, right? It doesn't even say that. It's a little bit of issue. Uh, so I'm gonna say this. It could probably react to it, but by how I know it's only like 70 miles per hour, but that's still very fast. And if a person was running that fast, it'd probably create some type of like difference. So I'm gonna say he does like this one does like get in the way, like blocks the attack, like but they would still get flung backwards as the jellyfish Shikigami would shroud uh, Junpei, as Junpei would say, "See, you can't beat me." He would walk over to one of the dudes, like the unconscious ones. Just give me your shoe. Swear, people don't learn that in more ways than one. If you do something, sorry about your shoe, man. But okay, what are you doing? Wouldn't you like to know why you had a rock in your shoe? Okay, this looks better. Thank you. Taking a rock out of the little pebble. It's a pebble, and just taking the shoe, the sole of the shoe that he ripped up. He doesn't. He didn't really notice a rock until like he already ripped the shoe. So he taking the shoe, taking the pebble, just then saying high gear acceleration, second gear. With this one, he is now able to coat items in hand and their body even more to an extent. Okay, so we do this and that and okay. Yep. I haven't thrown a ball in a while. What am I out there, shoe? What are you saying to yourself? You're talking to yourself, you know that. And won't be like you won't be hearing it for a while. So here you go with the first throw being the shoe, like a hard loafer, coating it in the cursed kinetic energy type thing that Yuji has. Boom! Throwing it and then using short octane deliverance, which is a short burst. With that, it was going off end anyways, so like he would just, oh man, I suck at throwing things. But then using short octane deliverance, it would just blast to the side and making the jellyfish protect its owner. What? How did you? And then, yeah, you're an idiot. Keep your eye on the ball, not the person. What he just did there is throw the pebble, hit him in the head, and with another short octane deliverance at the same time, he would just boom, and then at the last second, he would just with his like regular strength, not boosting it or anything, throwing the pebble, and then it would kind of go. Well, he would actually kick it where he would be more accurate with it, and it would be just straight in the middle of the temple, just ooh, owie. You know what I'm saying? So after that, getting out of second gear, you just walk up. Well, I don't know why I chose that voice. What does Mahito sound like? Either way, Mahito would say, "Wow, I'm disappointed." I'm like, really, Junpei? Human can't even use your name. You're so useless. I really thought you could do something, honestly, but I guess not. Anyways, so you're a person. Yeah, I'm a sorcerer, like a jujutsu sorcerer as well. A student, technically. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. So, you're useless to me now. And then in a blink of an eye, Mahito would be hovering over Junpei, and then he would transfigure his body, um, offing him in that moment. And Yuji would say, "At least it was in your sleep. You're done." What? Like you could do. Yeah, no, I'm joking. Eventually, Nanami would arrive as Yuji would begin his chase of Mahito up the roof. Not even in a gear, he's just like just chasing him up the stairs and up the stairs, up the stairs. Mahito doing that just to build space between so he could take care of Yuji and then Nanami, okay? Like right between each other. So as they would make it on the roof, Yuji would say, "Patchwork." Oh, you're the guy who you're the cursed spirit that Nanami was talking about. Okay. Well, I guess I gotta get a little bit of a payback then. What? You gotta get a little payback. You hurt my friend. So, well, my teacher at the moment. Friend, teacher, they can be the same, right? Or is that like a controversial thing? I don't know, honestly. Teachers are weird sometimes, but Nanami's just like a office worker. So I don't think there's actually anything wrong with him. Except for like stress, but everyone I think goes through that. Like, honestly. I don't know, man. Anyways, I'm here to take you down. What? You think you're gonna take him down with just speed? One touch and you're gone. Yeah, here's the thing. You do realize, my body moves faster than my soul. My soul moves faster than my. I'm joking. I don't know what I'm talking about. He wouldn't say that. Well, some people have said I'm too fast for my own good. But, I live life on the edge. Might as well, right? High gear celebration. Oh, so you're trying it. Good. Come and get me. First gear. Cursed technique. High octane. Drive by. Drive by. Yeah, he should say it like that. He would boost himself even more, going faster and faster as he would pick up speed, high, going as fast as he can in the first gear, which isn't 70 miles per hour, it's like 85 with the boost at least. Still picking up this big amount of speed and then saying, high octane, drive by, goodbye. Actually, no, he wouldn't say that. Night night. He would just say that, honestly, as he would land a quick flurry of blows of strikes on Mahito. Eventually, Nanami would arrive, just seeing uh, a blur just punching and punching Mahito. Nani would say, Itadori, move! I got it. He would just move quickly, just jetting out of there, getting back to Nanami. And he would say, so is that the guy? Well, cursed spirit? Yeah, it is. It attacks souls. Oh, so that's what that was. That feeling was. What? Yeah, he touched me. Nothing worked, though. What? Yeah, it's kind of weird. I felt something. Nothing happened, though. Uh. Mahito would say then, what? He would say this to himself as he would look at his hands. I got him, though, as he was leaving, but it didn't work. What is going on? Man, your face is disgusting, man. That's funny though. Wait a second. Oh my gosh. Yo, you're stupid. It, that was an after image. I went so fast I caused an after image. No, God. I mean, given I still felt it, it's weird. I felt it was like touch grazed me and kind of went through me, weirdly enough. After image. I just like put my subconscious in an after image as I was moving back here. That's crazy, and I wasn't even in my second gear. Dude, I'm getting better at this, dog. Well, that probably helps out that, kind of like explain some things and gave me a couple ideas. Him and Panda, so I'm doing great. So you don't feel anything wrong with you. I mean, I feel it was a little strange because like the whole entire like subconscious into a different like part of me. So like a different me having two me's like at the same time. It was a little weird. I don't even think that's what I did. Who knows? I wasn't even going fast enough to do it actually, as I'm thinking about it. Like it was estimated to go like I should be going like 242 miles per hour and like more, so probably like nearly 300, 400 miles per hour to like cause this after image. But I did it at 85. Maybe I cursed energy weird. Anyways, let's take care of this loser. It won't be that easy. Oh no, you can't catch up to me, and I just did something overly overpowered. What? Yeah, what? What was that voice? Y'all hear that? I think you're going insane. Yeah, I'm a cursed spirit. I also think that. I don't know. What? Okay, that time I heard it. So did I. Huh. Anyways, let's get back to the fight. High gear acceleration, second gear, alongside my high octane drive by. And then, yeah, shockwave would happen. Breaking windows, of course it would. Shaking the entire building, by the way. Um, yeah, over this period of 17 seconds, uh, Mahito would feel a flurry of kicks and punches just all over their body, just like halfway riddling it with holes in a sense of like strikes, just boo, 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 one after another. And over that same amount of time, as Yuji would be doing this, Nanami would start to run up with his ratio technique, and it's time for 21 Jump Kaizen right now. Yeah, they would do that jumping scene where they're both like beating down on Mahito. Just bing bop, boom bop, bing bop, bam. Thing I'm on, you don't understand. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, they would continue doing that, and after that point, Mahito would get hit away. Yuji would go to attack him. Mahito would move out of the way. Yuji would crash into the guardrails, grab onto it. Uh, Mahito would think, yeah, I just got rid of your buddy, so it's just you and me now. They would begin a fight. Uh, right. But he has another thing coming to him. Yuji would grab onto the guardrail that would just bend and nearly break off, like only two or three are barely like there. He would he would grab onto the roof actually, and grab the guardrail and lift it up with him. And then while Mahito has his back to him, he would take the guardrail. He would take one of the actual like railings that would attach to the building, take it off, and then have it. And then, okay, okay, focus, focus, focus. We gotta take this guy out so he doesn't. I gotta, okay, okay, calm down, calm down. Just focus on speed, moving your cursed energy faster and faster. We gotta go faster and faster and faster with the help of high octane drive by. Okay. Okay. Like a falcon. High gear acceleration. Third gear. High gear. High octane. Drive by. He would just erupt with cursed energy. Uh, his eyes, like his actual pupils, would change into these slits, like bird eyes, like a peregrine falcon. I think they're slits. If they're not, they're just normal pupils. I don't exactly remember their eyes. But either way, as they would burst with cursed energy, they would move. The shockwaves would ripple throughout the air, causing these loud booms of what would sound like thunder cracking through the air. Mahito would hear this, but before he would knew it, he would see three not Naruto's. Oh God, three Itadoris moving at high speeds, like three different places at the same time. Mahito would turn around fully seeing this, then kind of just pausing, just kind of stuck in a singular motion, like of a mid rhyme. But before he knew it, with the help of Nanami, uh, with his ratio technique, Mahito would be just, yeah, showered in their own blood, as there would be multiple holes within their body and just being just cut in half as well. Now, this wouldn't exercise him because he's like a grade whatever curse, like a natural destruction curse, so he wouldn't be like moving or anything, but he certainly is not exercised. But either way, Naruto would say, Third Eye Falcon Mirage. Oh, yeah, no, Three Taloned Falcon Mirage. I gotta write that down. Uh, third, was it Third Talon Falcon? Three Talon. Three Talon uh, Falcon Mirage. Yeah. Three Taloned Falcon Mirage. He would just inhale like a graspy breath. That also was a real cough, by the way. Oh God. Y'all ever just forget how to breathe for a second? Like forget to? I don't know, it always happens when I halfway zone out. Like it's not a full zone out to where like you're like breathing, but it's like a half zone out. And then when you're focused on something and you halfway zone out on it, and then boom. This recently happened to me. Not that in particular, but I was looking at something very far away and I focused on it in this weird, weird feeling. Anything out besides the actual thing just kind of went blurry. And it was like a scope, like binocular like vision to where you only see like one area and zoom in on it. It was freaky. I don't know what am I? What am I? Like it kind of zoomed in like on it, just vision wise, like a singular area just zoomed in. Like you take a picture and you zoom in one point, and how everything kind of becomes like this blurry mess. That's how my vision went, and like the circular area of like a zoom in, it was freaky, just kind of there and it kind of actually like zoomed in for me. It's weird, dog. Dude, I'm telling you, I got eyes. I can see things. I don't know what's up with me. I know that has nothing to do with anything, but I thought it was a cool experience I should share. So I did. Anyways, yeah. Uh, they would kind of just yeah, leave as their cleaners or yeah, cleaners would come in, take bodies, or well, medical would like an actual ambulance would show up, start checking on everyone. Uh, yeah, that's where I'm gonna end it here for today. Um, yeah. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was all over the place, but that's kind of how a speed, like a fast character is all over the place if you really think about it. But yeah, I'm very sorry I couldn't stick to like a point of the story. I changed things around. Yeah, anyways, I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope to blah, blah, blah. I hope to see y'all next time. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching us. Hope you have a great rest of your day or time within the day. I don't know, man. Yeah. Good luck with whatever you're doing. I hope you find what you need to find. Please take care of yourself. It's truly so important to do mentally and physically. So do that. I know that's like a weird message at the end, but truthfully, I've learned that lesson the hard way with health issues and mental issues. Now, less of the like the physical health stuff, but more of a mental issue. I have learned the way of like take care of yourself, okay? Take your time with whatever you're doing. There's going to be rough days, going to be good days. Truthfully, I'm just trying to help each and every day. Well, each time I record, really. Anyways, um, yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see y'all next time. And roll the dice. And goodbye.